Hey, it's me. It is Wednesday, December 7th, but I am going to be recording several small pieces as I finish items so I can then upload them for my Fresh Off the Hook on Monday. And this is because I have some things that are going out as orders, other things I'm putting in the craft show on Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to see them ever again. And I want to make sure that I have documented everything. So as of Wednesday, so in the last 2 or 3 days, I have made hats for the show. The first, pardon, I again keep everything in Ziplocs. The first hat is a newborn hat. It's baby blue, and I put a little brim all the way around. So it's a little stocking cap, but it's a little more decorative and fun. Here's my fist. Newborn. And then the other is for a little girl. Now this is more of a beadie. Same as if I did a little bit of an edge there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. But again, it's pink for a little girl. Now this hat is a Sock Monkey inspired hat. It's just a beanie for a smaller kid, like a toddler size. It's got the cream top, then the Sock Monkey brown, then a row of cream and a row of red. You may recognize it from the puppy dog hat that I showed you last week, or on my last Fresh Off the Hook video. But the reason it's not going to have a face because it is, again, more larger infant toddler size. So that is what I have so far as of Wednesday. Hey everybody, it is Friday night, and this is the second installment of all the little pieces that I'm putting together for my Fresh Off the Hook Monday. I actually had to go back and watch the piece that I recorded on Wednesday to know what I showed you, so I didn't re-show you the same things. So let's go ahead and jump into what I finished between Wednesday and Friday. The first thing, and some of these things are tagged because they're going to go to the sale. So far I've completed 3 mug cozies. This is mostly a purple and white with a cream cozy. I did a green mug with a burgundy cozy. I was kind of mad because I wanted a white button, but my white buttons, the holes were too small for the tapestry needles that I had. So, and then this one is just a plain old green mug with a cream and a black button. I was going back and forth. I'm like, do I just sell the cozy, keep the mug? I'm like, you know what? These, because the mugs are different shapes, so the stitch requirements on the bottom, I changed them a little bit just for each mug. So I'm not exactly sure how I would go about, I mean, I could just sell a standard size for a standard mug and be done with it, which is probably what I'm going to do. I have 2 more mugs that I want to get done for tomorrow. So those are in there, and they're all holiday themed, of course. Let's see. I showed you the toddler hats that I did, or the kid size hats, but then I went and I finished, I got things in Ziploc bags. I did an adult size inspired Sock Monkey hat. Try not to show you the it does see it's this way. It has a little, just a small. I might go the next time I make one of those, go 1 ring bigger with the cream, or maybe even 2, just to get a nice cream circle on the top. And then I finished this one. I actually really like this hat. It's I would say adult female teen. The hat is a little snug on me, but I am also 5'9", a very big head. So this is this hat. It has some front, let's see if I get that. This is the design from the back. It has, you can see the front post double crochets coming out, and then these are inserts. They're eye-shaped, I guess. Not teardrop, I don't know, eye-shaped. And then the hat band itself is front post double crochets. So this hat is actually one that I really like. This hat, it turned out really well. Sorry. So Yeah, it's tagged for sale. But it's Karen yarn, and I don't know where I picked it up. Honestly, I don't even remember buying the yarn. But when I saw the pattern and I was going through my stash, I saw that. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a cranberry. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it. And I know you can't see it on the camera. So I wish I actually had hooked my high-def camera up for this one, because I think you would have seen it. And then the last hat that I have is actually one that I did not make. I crocheted the brim, but I did not make it. Squirt, the sock monkey hat kid, actually loom knitted this, and then I crocheted the brim. So it's kind of a slouch. See if we can get this on. It's kind of a slouch. But she did a really good job on it. And then I usually don't like working with a homespun, but for some reason when I crocheted the band into the knitted piece, it actually worked really well. I've been working on a pattern that combines the loom and crochet, because I do like how the loom looks with all the ribbing down it with certain yarns, but you can't get a tight fit on a loom, so you have to incorporate crochet. So that's what I was doing. So those are the hats that I have. This is Friday, so I'm sure I will have more. I know I will have 2 more mugs tonight. And from there, who knows what I will have by the time Monday gets here. So with that said, I'm sure I will have another piece, because I'm doing this in increments. So I'm sure I'll have more for you later. Hey everybody. Alright, it is literally like 20 minutes after I shut down my Friday video and said, oh, I'll get back with you, I'm sure there'll be more stuff by next Monday, when I found a bag of these little hat clips that I had made. Yesterday was hat clip day. So I was just going to show these two. This is a nice little red and green one, very holiday-y. And then here is a red one with a blue button on it. I love putting buttons in. I have a bag, like this is my little kit of buttons that I buy, and there's just buttons that I have found, and there's like little, I love buttons. So with that, here is another one with a funky little button. It's blue, a little pink button in the middle that looks like a flower. And then this one here, I'm not so sure about this one, but it's supposed to be a 3-layer, and I only made it 2, so I thought that the 3 was going to be too big. So it's just a blue clip. And now this one I made, it is like Mondo Mega Flower. Look at that. And oh, that'll be cute. It could be cute for a hair tie or something, but it is way too heavy for the clips that I have. So I'm either going to have to get bigger clips, or I may use it and affix it, like maybe to a, permanently affix it to a cowl, but it is just this hot pink flower. It didn't ruffle as much as I wanted, but I actually like it better like this. It gives it a little more dimension. So I think I'm going to attach it to a cowl or something not on a clip. But so those are also fresh off the hook as far as Friday is concerned. Now I'm going to stop recording, and I'm sure the next time you see me will either be it might be Saturday, because I'm going to be crocheting some on Saturday at the show. But with that said, let's cut this out, and I'm sure you'll see me again with more fresh off the hook items for Monday. Hey everybody, it is Sunday, and I made some more things today. I'm not on camera because I'm sick. I'm still in my pajamas, and I look like a wreck. So I thought I'll just show the items from Saturday, or Sunday, which I would have waited, but I am going to put them in on an envelope and mail them tomorrow. So I won't have them to show tomorrow when I hopefully am feeling better. So hopefully you can hear me, but this is the first item. Patricia is modeling a cloche. It's a half double crochet cloche, adorned and embellished with a little bow. She said her mom has cancer and is just looking for some nice hats that she can go out in. So this is actually the second hat that I made. The second is from her order, which it's a slouch. It's a hybrid hat, which means I loom knitted the main portion of the body, but then I go in and I crochet the brim to tighten it up and to make it a little pretty. Let's see if I can't get this on this head. Oh, come on, cooperate. It is a slouch. So it's kind of, there you go. And she did ask that I make it a little longer so that it would cover the back of her neck, since her mom had actually lost her hair. So this is the hybrid hat. This part, like I said, is loom knitted, but all of this is crocheted, and I did a nice little edging too. So, all right, so it is Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed my Fresh Off the Hook. Just a thank you for everybody who watches. I tried to cut out as much of the rambling as possible, but anybody who has subscribed to me for a really long time knows that I am just a rambler. So I did try to close it down to just showing the crochet items. So some of the sentences seemed a little cut off. It's because I was rambling. So with that said, I hope you all have a great night. I hope it didn't bore you too much with the items. I'm still making a lot of hats, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more to see next week with my Fresh Off the Hook Monday. Have a great night, everybody.